But I do want to hear that Di Stéfano story.
So yeah, this is what kicked off the whole Real Madrid legacy, right? Because Di Stéfano is considered one of the greatest players to ever play for them. And when they were looking to sign Di Stéfano, it was actually Barca who made the first move. And in the early 1950s, Di Stéfano was contractually obligated to River Plate in Argentina.
Yeah.
But at that time, he was playing for this club called Millonarios in Colombia. Now the thing was that this particular club, because it was in Colombia and because it had the what's that dictator's name?
Some dictator dude.
So, yeah, he's quite famous. I've not written it down. El Dorado. Yes, I have written it down.
The city of gold.
Yeah,
it was the El Dorado rule in Colombia, and FIFA didn't recognize Colombia as an official country.
Right.
So now there were two things. One was that he was a River Plate player. He was contractually obligated to this Colombian club till the 1954s. So Barcelona went ahead to try and sign him, but they approached River Plate. Okay. They approached River Plate. The contractual agreement was done. Di Stéfano is actually trained with Barcelona because the contract is completed. Now, Real Madrid have realized that this guy is a once-in-a-generation player and they cannot afford Barcelona to sign him. So they've played a double game. They're like, wait, they've approached River Plate. Let's approach the club where he's physically at, which is in Colombia. And they've gone to that club and made their own contractual agreement with that club. Okay? And now there's obviously chaos and mayhem, and the press are going all over, and Spain is becoming basically a joke all around European football. And it's become a very bloated issue, so the Spanish Federation had to step in. Now, when the Spanish Federation stepped in, they went to FIFA to find out what is actually going on, because FIFA is not recognizing Colombia as a country. So FIFA, like today, is clueless. And they have given the statement saying, wait, both of you guys are right. So both of the clubs, Real Madrid and Barcelona, have a point here because they both have valid contracts. Now the Spanish Federation didn't know what to do. So they've come up with this once in a lifetime agreement, which I don't think we'll ever see again, especially in our lifetimes, which is we'll compromise. So 1951 you play for Barcelona, 1952 you go to Real Madrid, 1953 you again come back to Barcelona, 1954 you again play for Real Madrid.
That was the amicable solution.
That was the amicable solution, saying that he plays for both the clubs.
Crazy.
And when all this was going on, there was a lot of political disharmony in Spain, as you said, with the Franco rule, and it still continues to this date where Barcelona as a Catalonia region want to have their own separate country, basically. So they did not like this at all because they thought it's it's an embarrassment. It's supporting Madrid in ways that it shouldn't. It's supporting the capital, and it hurt their egos. So they went ahead and also the players were not very happy with this Di Stéfano transfer, saying like, who is this guy? Why is so much importance given to him? And they went and said that we're not okay with this agreement. So what Madrid did was, they went to the Spanish Federation and said, we are okay with this agreement. So the Spanish Federation had no choice to give Stéfano exclusively to Real Madrid.
I love this dude. This is like such shady dealing.
And if I'm not wrong, it was in this period itself that I think it was the Copa semi-finals, if I'm not wrong, where Madrid have thrashed the shit out of Barcelona, by the way. In the first leg, Barca won 3-0. The second leg.
So,
it's still considered to be Barcelona's biggest mistake of not agreeing to this half and half rule at least and letting Di Stéfano go, even though they're the first batch.
Like what Poe's talking about. No, this is actually the origin of the rivalry between Madrid and Barcelona. Because before this specific tie, there was no rivalry between them. They
played each other, but
it's a normal game. Yeah, it's a normal game, okay. In that 3-0 game, at the first leg, which was at Barcelona's stadium, whenever the Real Madrid players touched the ball, all the Barca fans were whistling and jeering at them, okay. And the players didn't like it, and the Real Madrid fans didn't like it. So the next fixture,
Barca fans are not allowed in the stadium.
Yeah, because of the rowdiness, they are banned from the away game. And from the hotel, all of the Real Madrid fans started pelting stones at the Barca players, started hurling God knows what kind of insult at the Barca players. We went onto the pitch and it continued. People came in there, they were continuously pelting, continuously shouting at them, continuously whistling whenever they got the ball. The Barca players could not handle that atmosphere.
They've completely lost interest in that game. They've become sad. They've become disappointed.
They lost 11-1. Barca's biggest defeat till date was Real Madrid.
11-1.
And that was the first time the rivalry ignited. And from that point on, whatever the rivalry you see today started from that particular fixture.
The
Little bit before this time period we're talking about. But yeah, since you brought it up,